It's time for some Songbook Stories. I got a new drink I'm gonna try, Pina Colada. So, 7 seconds. Where to start? This is what I'm listening to right now. That's what's on the turntable back there. 7 seconds. Let me say, I'm on Wikipedia here. It says 7 Seconds is an American hardcore band from Reno, Nevada that was formed, excuse me, in 1980 by two sets of brothers. They've gone through numerous lineup changes, are regarded as a seminal punk band, and are credited as early innovators in multiple genres and movements within punk. Sure. I first found out about 7 Seconds because Adam found out about 7 Seconds. So I got a couple random pictures I found here I wanted to show real quick. It's not kind of unrelated, but this is the night Adam and I saw a lot. I saw like literally 500 concerts with Adam, so there's going to be quite a few Adam stories to come. This is from the night in 1993 at Visage in Orlando that Adam and I saw Radiohead, and there was a photographer there shooting pictures, and he used to sell his shots at a place called Infinite Mushroom that used to be on Colonial. And we went in, Adam and I went in Infinite Mushroom one day after the show, and I see these. I'm like, oh my God, that's from the night we saw him. So cool. But I mean, Tom York, the singer of Radiohead, looks much, much different now than this lanky, blonde, long-haired rock singer. Look at this, this is wild. This headbanger, Miss Munn. Ooh. This guy, see, this is what Songbook Stories is going to be all about, really. This 13-year-old kid fell in love with music. I mean, completely fell in love with music. Right around the same time, it was 1991 that Adam and his family moved to town. Just coinciding, coincidence. I happened to like freak out about music basically and decided I'm gonna learn how to play this stupid thing. I was playing guitar and drums at the same time. It took me a little while to find some drums to play. Look at this one. Look at this guy. I used to have lots of that hair stuff, and it wasn't white either. It was... Anyway, I just want to show you a bunch of background pictures here real quick, just to do with all Songbook Stories, not so much this one. This was probably the last time I performed without a hat, because my hair's gone now. Yeah. This guy, that's on my mom's hood back in the day, playing away. About 26 years ago, give or take, I was a bit of a DJ. Here's me DJing at a party in Orlando. Got my Pennywise shirt on, 96. And that brings me to this set. I've showed all those, okay. So, you guys have probably seen this already, most of you. But this day that my band played in the 90s, we played at the St. Cloud Band Show on 192. And Adam was down there, this guy, down there skanking, starting some stuff. That's my buddy Vito Mucci right here next to him with the Sid shirt on. Vito belly flopped to dirt that day, and it got a gasp from everybody there. We're just like, oh my God. What a memorable day. A lot of people are passed on in this picture now. Very sad. But here's me giving it all I got on the guitar, and I'm wearing, you can't really tell, here's some mosh pit action from the day, but I was quite impressed by the band 7 Seconds. When Adam started listening to them, I was like, man, these guys are amazing. This is like the kind of stuff that I wanted to do, you know. And sorry, there's another. I looked at it and didn't show you. We were called Honky. My first band, my first real band. So this is me on guitar. This is my buddy Brent Smeltzer pounding the drums in the back. This is our singer Jay Johnson, rest in peace. And this is old Damian Cromwell over here, slapping the bass. But I was like, Adam, let me borrow your 7 Second shirt so I can wear it on stage. He was like, sure, no problem. So there's a bunch of repeated 7 seconds script on the back of it. And there was like a funky kind of print on the front. I can't remember exactly what was on the front, but definitely rocked the borrowed 7 Second shirt from Adam that day on stage proudly. Let me dig through a couple of these real quick. I got a bunch of this old stuff that's been reissued. These are like the very first 7 inches that just recently got reissued. My Aim Is You. This is off the Leave a Light On record. This is the, I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera, but that's like the 7 Seconds logo. See, it's like a 7 and a crosshair, and it's got the 7 seconds with the crosshair on there. See that? The O. And it's like a stencil 7 seconds with a crosshair in the O. That's like their logo. That was what was on the back of that shirt over and over and over. This one, My Aim Is You, is a pretty good song. Not my favorite though. My all-time favorite 7 Second song, which is really weird because it's not like a lot of their other stuff, but it's off this record. It's called Leave a Light On. I just love it. It's such a powerful, heavy message and a beautiful, well-recorded song and everything. Just love it. And I got some other Kevin Seconds, the singer's solo stuff. Here's a split he did with Skiba from Alkaline Trio. Okay, here's a band called Shyster. I just wanted to grab that and show it. But me and Adam used to love this band. Everybody used to love this band in the local scene here. And Shyster used to open up for all these great bands that came through in the early 90s. So we saw them a whole lot. And we wore this tape out back in the day. When Adam passed, it made me remember that he used to have this cassette. He used to rock cassettes in the old black car with the white door when we hang out, when we used to listen to music and stuff and raise hell all over town. But he had this cassette thing, like this rack that the cassettes would like slide into and stay in place. So once he got that and he had a bunch of them, he took a Sharpie one day and started writing the names of the bands or whatever, the album, on top of the cassette, so you could just look at the tape and see what it was. And I knew that I had some, so after he passed away, I took the time and sat down in there in my room and went through well, not each one, because I knew, you know, obviously a lot of them weren't going to be his, but I knew some of them were at one time. So I went and found a few, and I just wanted to show them. Like, this is one he gave me years ago from his personal collection, and the old Bad Religion promotional copy, not for sale. But see, he wrote BR on the top of it, Bad Religion. And he gave me that one. This one, I believe, had like surfaced and stuff. Like, I think I found this one at a thrift store. But I looked at it and I'm like, holy crap. This was Adam's. Look at that. Because it's worn, of course, but you can see he wrote Pennywise on this one. The old Word from the Wise, Pennywise. Pretty cool to still have some of these tangible memories, you know? And that's another reason why I've wanted to do this series on YouTube for a long time, but I finally have found the motivation that I needed to move forward and get it started and everything. This is pretty good. I did a sponsorship deal with Liquid Death. All right, I got a couple other things to burn through here. Me and Adam saw 7 Seconds quite a few times. I couldn't even remember all of them. I know one of the best was one time they played in Melbourne or Coco or somewhere out on the coast, and we drove out and checked them out, and it was amazing. I don't even remember who they played with or anything. Probably Shyster, no joke. Shyster opened for like all those kinds of shows back then. I love this cassette. I think you can find this on YouTube too, and check it out. Disappoint, Down, Those Days, Alone. Like, look for Shyster, Down. You could probably be able to find the video for that on YouTube. It's worth checking out if you like the old school punk rock. Here's an old 7 Seconds cassette that I've had ourselves. I found this randomly at a thrift store or pawn shop or something. Got the screen real loud. I'm just gonna show you what I got like I do. I already said Leave a Light On is probably my favorite. These are later ones that I'm showing you. I think we're going back in time as I show. And then these two, the Crew old school, and I think the one called Walk Together, Rock Together, I don't have a copy of. I need to get that one again. But these two albums, I definitely remember Adam just wearing out in that old black car. He loved this shit. He loved it so much. I haven't decided if I'm just gonna say F it and swear on here yet or not, so. But yeah, we definitely used to listen to these albums over and over and over in that car on cassette. So it would just flip, you know, and keep going and keep going. Good times. But yeah, they're just, they have their own little sound. Like all these other bands that we were listening to, they all kind of sounded alike in ways and stuff like that. And few of them had like their own little niche things that they did that made them unique, you know. But 7 Seconds I felt really did. And this is like CD copies of the records I've already showed. I think this is his first solo. Heaven's Near Wherever You Are. I need to get this on vinyl. But yeah, I wish I had more. It's been, I don't even know how many years now since I've seen them. And I don't remember specifics of dates or venues even. We might have seen 7 Seconds at a place called the Zoo in Melbourne, because I remember there were quite a few shows we saw there. A lot of bands we saw there. No Effects, Face to Face, 10 Foot Pole, AFI, Guttermouth. The list goes on and on. But anyway, that's all I got for you for 7 Seconds. My t-shirt story. I had to borrow it from Adam so I could represent and let everybody know I was a big 7 Seconds fan. I'm cool. I'm still cool. Check out 7 Seconds. It's never too late. I mean, that's another reason I'm doing this this series, obviously, is to show some people some music that they never heard of, or perhaps you've seen plenty of the punks in your town wearing 7 Seconds shirts and you always wondered what it was like. Well, go check it out. Oh yeah, another thing I wanted to touch on real quick is a habit that Adam and I had back in the day, because we didn't have the internet and all this newfangled crap you kids do these days. We had to do some Columbo-like detective skills to figure out other bands and stuff. But a great way to do that would be to read. This one doesn't have any now that I've looked at it. Read the thank yous and liner notes on the old albums. That's another thing I kind of wanted to touch on too, but I'll put it in another video, I think. But this stuff's not free. Spotify is bad. It's bad news, and it's disrespectful to artists. So YouTube is much better even. YouTube seems fair, and they have no problem paying people for, you know, use of their music and stuff on YouTube. It's all right. I would not be surprised to find out that YouTube pays, I mean, substantially better than just about any other streaming platform that you could pick. And you can find just about anything on there too, like The Crew. Go check this one out. 7 Seconds, The Crew. Of the old school stuff, this one was probably my favorite. This, or Walk Together, Rock Together. I really need to get that one, but anyway, I'm rambling now. This one's gone over 15 minutes. All right, they're getting longer. I had some stories in this one. I've been putting this off, but I felt the time was right, so I'm out here doing the 7 seconds video. Check out Leave a Light On. 7 Seconds, Leave a Light On. It's a really heavy, powerful song, and I really dig it. But it's not indicative of what they're capable of and what they were as a band. So you really need to hear one of those old, The Crew, Walk Together, Rock Together, or old school is like what they really got famous sounding like. And they're actually doing a few shows I saw, which is weird because I thought they were like done, but they've got 5 or 6 shows on their calendar this year. So if you're anywhere near where they're going to play, go see some living legends for one of the last times ever, for real. All right. I'm not going to say what I said last time because then people only do that. So comment something and let me know that you're watching, that you're interested. I'm not even exactly sure who's going to be next. Huh. Oh, I also have some Tupac DVDs that I forgot about that I didn't show in that 1 through 6 video, 1 through 7 Mary 3 video, 2 Live Crew through 7 Mary 3, Songbook Stories number 2. But I'll show them next time. I'll catch up. Thanks for watching, you guys. See ya.